I'll let you sleep in. Dan here, the Speed Shop, and we're going to buy another car. Man, Alberta has been pretty good for cars. So we're headed an hour and a half north or something like that. But there's a 1971 Monte Carlo that had my name written all over it. So a Monte Carlo is not the most desirable car in a lot of ways, but I really do like them. I had one in high school. Actually, this is another first house story. I sold my Monte Carlo for the down payment, part of the down payment on my first home. So it's all coming first circle, right? Built 55 Chevy in a new home, and I get a Monte Carlo, first generation Monte Carlo. So this thing was $300 I think I paid for it, and it valid title, so we can have plates on it and drive it. Original, this guy got it off the original owner. It runs and drives, it's complete. It's rough, I mean, let's be honest, it's rough. Needs a little bit of rust repair here and there. The front end's probably plumb worn out of it, but
I think judging by the $3,300 price tag you just told us, I think we could all assume it's pretty rough. It's
got some miscellaneous paints on it. It's got a painted roof that someone's done instead of a vinyl top or something. I mean, it's ugly. It's ugly, but it's Ace Ventura spec, which is what we want. It's just a small block, automatic. I assume it's 10 volt. I didn't do a whole lot of questions. I saw the pictures. I called the guy. It needs quarter panels for sure. Well, they might be repairable actually. The one lower fender's pretty rough. It's dented, it's dinged up. Like I said, it's got tractor paint on it. It's the whole deal. But what do you get these days for? We're talking Canadian dollars, so what's that? $2 grand, $2,500 US. You can get a car you can run and drive. We could technically have just drove out there and drove this thing home, but we got the trailer on the Raptor, so we got this thing. So we'll carry on. So I'm pretty excited about it. It's actually there's no pictures of the interior. There's a few pictures of the outside, kind of crappy. The guy's actually out working. Out of town. Shut up, Google. But his wife's there. It's in a heated garage. Apparently it's up on some skates, so we can kind of give it a once over. Hopefully it'll just run and drive, and we can drive it on the trailer. I don't think I've ever... We're getting closer to driving a car onto the trailer. Well, I guess this thing actually, we got it off the trailer and it had license plates on it. We drove it, so it's quite the place out here. So it's going to be a bit of a driving working project as we go, just for fun. Where are we going? Oh yeah. Anyways, I'm excited for it, and I think it should be a good one. And I mean, realistically, it's very similar to a Chevelle. They're a slightly longer wheelbase, I believe. Well, suspension and all that's the same. Body panels are obviously all different, but there's stuff from a Grand Prix or stuff. I'm not really super knowledgeable on them. I had it 20 years ago.
More than 20 years ago.
Well, no, I was still in high school 20 years ago. I sold it.
Right.
But, date. But at that time, I think I paid almost the same amount of money. I think I paid $2,000 for the Monte Carlo I got back then, put a set of quarter panels on it in Mer's garage. And it was a 350 automatic, like the same thing. This is like the same car. It's hilarious for not that much more money. It's almost like Monte Carlo pricing is frozen in time. But anyways, you know, I don't know what our plan is. We're buying a lot of cars. I think some of them are going to be going for sale, but we're going to get them, spruce them up, drive them, get my fun out of them, and on to the next.
The Carlo isn't the one you wrapped around the pole, right?
No, that was a Le Mans. I'm still looking for one of those. We'll get one. We'll get one. I'm reliving my youth. There hasn't one for sale. If you have a 71 or a 72 Le Mans, you let me know.
In Canada.
Well, preferably in Calgary. Yeah. But, we're gonna hit the road here. We're gonna Airdrie is coming up shortly, and that's where we get Diet Cokes at 8 o'clock in the morning for the long road trip. We're going to Red Deer. I hate Red Deer. I mean, if you live there, good for you, but we've had nothing but bad experiences. I've been pulled over twice in Red Deer and only been there 4 times. Up, back in the lane. See you there. Huh? So the gentleman's actually out of town, so his wife and daughter were here, so they took my money real quick. We got all paperwork squared away. He had everything pre-signed, so that was handy. And now we're just kind of going through and making sure all the tools and stuff he left behind are his. So he did start a little bit of body work on the quarter panel. The other side's kind of rough as well. Definitely far from perfect. I mean, it's had some filler and this and that, but It runs. I don't know if it drives yet, but he said it did. So it's like the factory motor, 350. I don't know if it was a factory 4-barrel, must be. Got 4-barrel intake and all that on it. So 71's probably still have some decent power before they killed. 70 was kind of the best year. 71 they probably started falling off. And by 72 I think they were pretty sucked out, and then from there. So it needs a little bit of fender work, but oh yeah, the windshield's cracked. Alberta. And then it's got the trim for a vinyl top, but it's painted, which is unique. But hey, it's a 2-door hardtop, 70s muscle car. Bottoms of the fenders, you'll need a little bit of love, but we'll pound that out for now and just kind of fix up and drive it. It's got these wheels which aren't really my jam, but they are 15s. So we'll probably have to go home and immediately take the wheels off the 57 hardtop and put those on there with the dog dishes. I want to see what that looks like. Monte Carlo's always had kind of rally wheels. The interior is there. I mean, it's, you know, a little rough, but it has door panels. I mean, we just cleaned up. It has the, I don't know, it doesn't actually smell that bad in there, which is shocking. So now the bill of sale he has when he bought it was in there. So you got off the original owner, it was $1,500 what he paid for it. And now I'm $3,000 in, but such is life. I wonder what color this thing really was. Someone painted it green. He had a bunch of parts that came with it, so actually the trim down here was still with it, which is nice. I didn't find that one light. That's the only thing I want to make sure we kind of have. But yeah, the quarter on this side, some sad shape, but it's a cool old car. Oh yeah, I gotta actually tighten. Oh no, that one was good. So we have to borrow his floor jack, which he said we could. We'll take it off these dollies, and then it does start. This thing, actually you'll like this thing. It's got power steering, power brakes, disc front brakes. Front end's whooped right out of it by the looks of it, but.
What? I've never seen this before.
So this is a big part of it. So here's the deal, Monte Carlos. They have a 4-inch, I think, longer wheelbase than a Chevelle, and all that came in this front section. So the front wheels are further ahead, but the motor is in the same spot, like the firewall's in the same space as like a Chevelle would be. So it has this big honking fan shroud to pull the air through. So that's, I mean, unique to Monte Carlos. This was, I don't know, I assume, this was the longest hood GM ever made. I think it's 6 feet. And they did that on purpose because that's the look they wanted. So that's kind of cool. So the fan shroud's unique to this first generation Monte Carlo. It still has points and stuff on it. Like, this is a real...
It's got all the trim, which is nice.
The trim is mostly there. He gave me another set of these. All this, actually there was more stuff over here. I should look. Just make sure we're, because there was, I don't know if this is all Monte Carlo. Might be, I don't want to take anything that's not mine, but, oh yeah. So we'll take all that because that's Monte Carlo stuff and an extra set of whatever. So we'll grab all that stuff. But, oh yeah, washer fluid bottle. Oh, there's some window regulators. There's a few things there. We'll make sure we grab, but see if we can take this thing off the dollies right quick. And then if it drives, we'll literally just pull the truck up there, we'll drive it on and strap it down. What a concept that'll be, eh? Danny was just saying, I don't remember the last time we've had a old hot rod. Huh, maybe a 12 bolt. Not to have, because there's 2 bolts right at the bottom on the 12 bolt. We'll have to get on there and count. So these tires are, they're really just roll around tires. They're pretty cracked and beat. I'm gonna roll that one out. Ah. You have one job. Don't screw up with the coffees at McDonald's.
You didn't even tell us about the McDonald's debacle.
The McDonald's and Airdrie was a rough go. I try not to complain, but it was pretty bad. And unfortunately, the roads actually out here were very bad. It's right at freezing. And we hit a bunch of kind of snow, rain. And a couple cars in the ditch. One had flipped. So yeah, it was. Well, now we got the extra weight of the Monte Carlo. This thing's got a sway bar on it and everything. You know, I sure fall in love pretty quick with cars.
They were funny, the husband who's not here, they're like, he has long hair just like you.
He was a good guy. I wanted to buy it. I said, yeah, I'll take it. I said, let me give you a deposit. Now we have a gentleman's agreement, he said. I was like, well, I'm giving you money either way, buddy, so. You gotta help me. It's very icy, actually.
Sliding around there.
It might be a.
Oh, this is stuck.
Give it a push in. The handle, the button.
All the way in.
Yeah, push it in. It has to go in further.
I can see all my light.
Well, I opened it before. Hang on. Maybe this will work.
There you go.
So, the problem is it's very icy. I don't know how we're gonna get it lined up. You gotta kind of, you have to kind of line me up a little bit here. Like with the wheels, yep. We good? Oof. We have a slippery situation. I think we might just have to hook up the winch or something, because I don't feel like we're gonna be able to drive, or else
Drive down a little bit, I think.
it's slippery the whole way. I think those tires are junk. Everything's gonna be all icy. So I brought the winch. We'll have to like strap it on something, and hopefully the battery thing I got is good.
Well, that was smart of you.
Well, it seems smart, so we gotta figure out a way to attach it. There's a situation.
You guys can hold it.
Hold the winch?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if you have enough power, baby. I appreciate you trying, but I'm thinking I'll use this around like that. We'll just use the little strap here. Yeah. What's this got on? Runs good.
Yeah.
Thing's cherry.
It looks good, I'm not gonna lie.
You have enough cars. We have to talk about your addiction. You have enough.
Listen, you got a car, that means I get a car.
You just got the last one. Okay, that should be decent. Hopefully this will run it. Oh yeah, I got it. Hook this up. This was all set up for the tow truck, and we didn't take the tow truck. Who would have thought? Now, what button do you hit?
She's dead?
No.
Oh.
I think this is the button. I hope it's not dead. Oh yeah, we're good. You want to hold the blue button. This might be a bit of a scratch up the U-Haul trailer situation, but luckily it's a rental. Everyone's gonna be at you, but why don't you just buy a trailer? This is $80 to rent versus buying a trailer, having to insure it and all that junk. Okay, I'll have to grab another strap out of the back to loop it around something. It's probably good. Still gotta grab the seat, the back seat out of the garage. Don't let me forget. Promise? Insert the butt crack comment. You shut the car off? I should have actually had an axle strap. I should have brought it. I seen it. I was like, I'm not going to need that. This thing runs and drives. Lesson learned. Always grab an axle strap. Whoa.
Ready?
Yep. It'll do a few funny things there. Just don't stand in front of it, it'll be fine. Oh, there's a couple of playful dogs coming.
Oh, they can wait.
No, I mean for you. Oh. Still good there? Still hooked up?
Yeah.
It's gonna take every inch of this trailer. Keep going.
That's what she's got.
What? Oh. Dang. A bit of a situation there. I could probably just drive it ahead, maybe. Hey guys.
Look at how happy he is over here.
I know, right?
It's so easy to be happy.
Oh, come on. You got two dogs. Same thing.
There's some crap. Yay!
Exactly it.
We're just bringing up the value of the neighborhood by taking it away. So we're providing a service.
I've had friends that restore cars too.
Oh, yeah.
And they love it.
Yeah.
It's better than playing video. Oh, it even starts.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You've been here before, yeah. How much further?
Yep.
A little more. Perfect. Look at that.
Good luck.
Thank you. Have a good day. Oh, we gotta go right up to the.
All right up.
It should just.
This thing's long. I don't know how you're gonna get the little winch out now.
What? Where were you on that one? We'll let it out. Okay. be able to just they were pretty good, eh? Friendly here. What's this caught on? Oh, it's just heavy. Yeah. Man, it's icy out here.
Yeah. Thanks. Just reminding us for the seats.
Oh yeah.
Very
Perfect.
nice people.
Everyone out here's great. Nice neighborhood, yeah. Okay. Oh, I need these straps actually. Forgot.
It's a bit nippy out.
Everyone, you said you weren't going to bring a jacket,
Well, I'm still not wearing the jacket.
and I said, I grab a jacket.
I didn't even have time to put it on.
Need that strap. This little thing was handy. It worked out good. Okay. Well, let's get a few things. Grab a seat. Strap the old girl down.
See you guys at home.
Is that what we're doing? Just seeing at home? Gasoline alley?
Now it's just the boring part.
What do you mean? Doing donuts in the backyard is gonna be fun.
Exactly. Oh, are we stopping for candy?
Well, we'll go to Red Deer Dog get candy.
We need to get so much the popcorn, the buttered popcorn, saltwater tap. Ooh, baby.
Okay, you're in my way, like usual. Poor girl's already rusty, so we made her home. It's actually quite chilly out, but
I should put on my jacket.
I told you 3 times to put the jacket on. You don't listen. Anyways, we got the floor jack out because those wheels and tires immediately need to go on this thing because I want to see what it looks like. But we'll fire it up and see if it'll drive off the trailer.
It's icy here.
It's very icy. I kind of dislike it. Oh, I have to put that fender down. Ow. Oh, I'm stuck. Don't laugh, Danielle. It's fine.
You took
Oh.
the battery out.
No, it's in it. The connection's loose. You gotta flip the fender.
How do I flip it?
There's 2 rubber pieces there, front and back. How does this work?
Okay.
Okay.
You call yourself a professional.
I, nor anyone who watches this program, calls me a professional.
How'd the Raptor do?
Raptor, great. The
Minus
Raptor
the
did.
gas.
Shoot, a little rough on fuel. Not gonna lie, that was not ideal, but what are you gonna do?
But it towed okay? Everyone was like, oh, that thing can't tow.
Towed fine.
No
It's a little-
towing capacity.
It's a little sacked out, but. Come on, girl. No.
More pumping.
What? It's cold. Oh, yeah. Will it idle? No. It's got a radio.
Will it work?
Yeah, tunes work.
Don't play it.
I said a little bit. You can edit it out. There's rat turds in the cigarette. The ashtray.
Rat turds?
Mouse turds, yep.
Oh, that's nice.
It's quiet. It's got like a set of glass packs on it. But it's regular manifolds. Okay, I'll just back right off. We lined up straight-ish. It's like I did the exhaust. Sounds like it's got a bit of a mist, but maybe it's just cold. Well, this thing's got a rear defog. And it works. Heater motor works. Is that headlights work? Does it have signals? Sounds like it.
Yeah.
Must be charging. All right. Let's see. We're good? Oh yeah. It's icy. Oh, she's squealing. It's icy back here.
It's very icy.
Here, don't stand in front of the car. Who are you? It's really cold. We'll do a burnout, or is it just gonna die? Oh. It's not happy. Won't do it. Junk.
Where does this guy think he's
Oh,
going?
it's icy up here. Holy toly. Oh. Man. It runs bad. Speedometer works. Oh, it's got an oil pressure gauge. This thing whips. But it's not happy. It needs like more timing for burnouts or something, or maybe warm it up for more than 3 seconds.
It needs wheels.
Weak. There we go. No. That's it. It's running better now. Just change the wheels. What happened to the yard?
You're really botching it.
We bought all the yard. I never wasn't 17.
What have you done to my yard? Look at this.
Hey, everyone said live in the country. You can do whatever you want. No rules.
I mean... Oh, you put it right in a bunch of water for you to change that tire. That's
Oh yeah, that
dumb.
was dumb. Yeah, whatever. Well, is the other floor jack out here? The one that, oh yeah, it is. The free floor jack.
Ooh.
You know what would look good on this thing is those 17-inch skinny front runners that everyone hates.
Oh.
I think they're in Manitoba. Or did I sell them? I don't quite remember what I did there. Is this gonna... Will it pump? Man, the free outdoor floor jack?
Honestly, it's been very handy.
It's almost worth the monthly payments we have on this place. Okay, well, I'll get set up and I'll do this. We have the, oh yeah, I've got the impact. You want to do that one? I'll do this one?
Nope. I'm going to go inside.
Yeah, don't blame you, it's cold out. This thing's awesome.
Text me when you're ready to rip more donuts.
You got it. Eh? Worth it. Looks so much better now. Immediate wheels and tires. Changes everything.
Looks way better.
57 looks less good, but oh yeah, this.
Whew. I
Let me
see.
get this door handle figured out. Ugh. There's no way it'll spin these tires. Those ones were pretty rotten too. You hit the middle door for me and put it inside. It's icy. Oh yeah. Just like high school all over again. Oh. I wonder how long I'll love this thing before I forget it exists.
It's so icy. Could I turn the camera off? Yes. Am I going to? No. You guys are just going to come with me for the adventure. Oh, warm.
Oh, so close. Oh, it died.
It died. I'm just waiting here ready for it to come in. It died.
What happened there? Hood's junk. Oh, now this won't pop? We're so close. Why?
Just had to do the wheels and tires.
Had to do wheels and tires. This is just loose, is the problem. I'm thinking. Otherwise, it's not that far to push.
No, at least it's nice and close. Let's try this again.
Ugh. Oh, my boot. No. Huh? All right. Well, let's go take the trailer back and get something to eat because I'm mucho hungry. Let this thing kind of warm up and we'll go through a little bit. We're buying a lot of green cars lately, eh?
Oh yeah.
But that's a big hood. Big hood. All right. Lunch, we'll be back. You know, people said we've changed. You know, we got a new shop and all this and that, but I love this junk. I give $1 million in the bank and I'd be more excited about this than damn near anything else. So, we made it in, drove in, it's all good. It kind of smells like gas a little bit. So we'll have to go through it, but that's a job for tomorrow. Today was a lot of driving and tiring and all sorts of stuff like that. And honestly, the weather was just... Alberta weather goes from like pluses and nice and sunny when we leave to like rainstorm to in the snow to you go through all the seasons in a day. It's very strange. People did say that was a thing, but now to experience it's definitely a little hard. So yeah, this thing, so the cores are both rough. The last guy started making patches. Honestly, I think he did a pretty decent job. It doesn't bother me too much. Now what it does have is the, does that side have the trim on the wheel well, or is it in the car maybe? It's missing. So even if you make this and it's not perfect, there's a piece of trim that'll go on there, which will kind of hide a lot. So I don't know what we're gonna do. He also had ordered 2 patch panels, which I think are $300 each or something like that, $350. And he's gonna text me because he's ordered them already. They haven't shipped yet, but he was gonna say, hey, if I want them, they're coming right to Calgary anyways, so I just pay him or figure it out. So we might do that. I will say, so I actually I've put a set of quarter panels on a Monte Carlo before. I did it, my second ever set of quarter panels, I think second, was on a Monte Carlo, and I screwed them up like there's no tomorrow, and you know what? Murder was involved. So, for one, we joined them right here.
Well, that seems like a bad spot.
It was a bad spot. So it's very hard to make that, whatever, but such is life. The other thing we did, so this car is different than a lot of other things where it has this cap, this side's bent, so you can't really see, but see how the quarter panel and this taillight piece are in line? Yeah. So we took this off, put the corner panel on, flanged it, did all those things, put it all together. Looked nice, I was happy with it. Go to put it on, and the quarter panel's out a little bit. So then, what me and Mur did was this is held in with like 3 or 4 studs and then like some wing nuts type thing, or whatever you want to call them, like those sheet metal nuts, I think. So we're going back 20 years. But, so we had that, so all we did was oblong those holes and move that over. So it wasn't perfect here, and it was not perfect there either, but it was in the middle.
There's
so
like a weird curve in the window, like it curves in.
Yeah, I think the roof line is Pontiac maybe or something. So it's a really weird looking car, but there's a lot of kind of parts bin stuff on it, so it's kind of neat. Yeah, we gotta try and find fenders or some extensions or whatever we can do. Or I mean, let's be honest, we could fill it full of filler, all sorts of stuff. It does have a lot of the trim with it. I just like it. I mean, I don't know. We'll see how long I'm excited about it for. But that is a future video. We'll go through the front end. We'll see how beat it is. Go through the brakes, obviously, fuel system, all the kind of basics. And then I was talking out loud to Danny. And we'll see how it goes down the road. Actually, tomorrow we got to pick up a motor and transmission for this thing. But we have all these cars now here. My fear was coming out to Alberta, we weren't going to have any cars. Well, it turns out it's not hard to find cars. And we have a lot of motors and stuff built sitting in Manitoba for cars that aren't built yet, like that 57 Chevy 2-door hardtop, the Chevelle. I know, get back on the Chevelle. Yeah. Hopefully this will buy me a few weeks on the Chevelle. But we have these brand new fancy drivelines sitting there. I'm thinking it might be kind of fun to jam big block turbo 400 in this, and I gotta see what the rear end is, and just have an absolute ratty hot rod with a brand new motor in it. Do a bunch of burnouts, and we go to sell it, we'll put the motor and transmission in. You know, we were talking about that, so people have this misconception where like changing a motor is like such a big job. It's like, I mean, a weekend, I guess. It's really not that big of a deal in my mind anyways. Plus, Danny gets to film it and you suckers watch it. I mean, great, supportive people, thanks for watching the ads. But I don't know, let me know what you think we should do with this thing. Hopefully you don't hate it. I will say this is like a blast from the past. I feel very old because we're buying stuff that I had when I was a kid and it's coming around. Like 20 years goes by in a hurry, and you know what? It wasn't a cool car then. It's not really a cool car now, but I'm really falling in love with this thing. And I know I have a lot of projects on the go and we're bouncing all over the place, but you know what? when it comes to hot rodding, if you work on the same thing over and over and over again, you get burnt out and you lose interest and stuff like that. Be able to bounce around and have a good time and just enjoy it. It's a hobby, right? So hopefully you guys all understand. I do appreciate you supporting it. The amount of people in the comments about the Raptor can't tow and it's useless as a truck and all those things. Hey, it might grenade the transmission, might do all sorts of things. I mean, it's a 250,000 mile, 10-year-old truck that hadn't had a whole lot of maintenance in it. And yeah, it was squatted a little bit driving, but thing had lots of power, made no problem. It is a half ton. It can tow 8,000 pounds. Believe it or not, Monte Carlos are only 3,600 pounds, Google said, which I thought was not a whole lot. And this one's gonna diet from rust. But there we have it. We'll see what we do. We're gonna end up doing patch panels or buy the pieces or whatever, but maybe fix the hood latch tomorrow. But there you go. We have a lot of green in the shop. None in my wallet. Thanks for watching. See you on the next one. No, we're just...
Did you guys notice that it's like, it was bright in here and now it's dark in here?
I didn't notice anything.
Just so strange how suddenly it was real bright in here, hey?
Yeah.
If only we knew about the slider that suddenly makes it look like daytime in the shop.
It's so good now. Wow. And Roger really went for it, eh? I'm used to...
And somebody else, whenever he would turn the light off or on, was clearly,
I don't know if it was me or not. I will say it was definitely one of us. Well...
It is usable in here now.
Yeah, no, that's pretty sweet.
It makes a big difference.
I put the lift over there because the lights were good. All right, well, we just saved the electrician bill. The dogs are wanting our attention. We'll see you later.